Welcome back, everybody, to My Pop Heart. I am your host, Meli. What is up, everybody? How is everybody feeling? I'm feeling good. Today has been a good day. I woke up with such a hopeful feeling. I just had like a rush of something. It felt very light. I woke up and just like prayed, did some affirmations. I just felt good. I started my morning like earlier, like 2 hours earlier than I thought I was going to. It was great. I've had a great day so far. Um okay, it's so funny doing this podcast because I've said this plenty of times that I'm my other podcast that I had co-host. Some I had two co-hosts. So it's so wild. Like me saying like, how's this is how my morning's going and blah blah blah. This is what happened. And then I did this. And there's like nobody replying back to me. I'm just like looking at myself. But it feels good. We are in season 2. It has a different feeling. I know that I'm using the same, I guess, technology and the same like site that I record the podcast on usually, but something about season 2 just feels different. The whole thing feels different in a good way. Like it feels refreshing. Like I feel more refreshed coming into this season. Some good things are happening. Some good things are happening. Oh my gosh. I'm here back in Los Angeles downtown, running out the Octavia Labs podcast studio. And I have some other entertainment studios booked too. That's in the works. Spread my wings and I learn how to fly. I do what it takes till I touch the sky. I make a wish, make a chance, make a change. Oh my God. Alex Cooper, I'm coming for your job at Sirius XM. Sirius XM. Girl, I'm trying to take your job and I don't even know what it's called. It's either Sirius FM or XM. Oh my gosh. Like, I would love, okay, not in the Caller Daddy. I'm not trying to take your job in Caller Daddy, but the thing that you have with Sirius XM where you're playing all your like music, the music that you love, music that you grew up listening to, all these just pop jams, these anthems, these go out and party songs, a good get ready pregame song, like you doing that. Okay, I'm not going to take your job. Can we collaborate? Can I get in on this? Is there a way that you can involve me in this, Alex Cooper, please? Because I would love it. And I feel like our music, because we're the same age, I feel like our music growing up was very similar. Our vibes, the Kelly Clarksons, the Lindsay Lohans, Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, Hilary Duff, all of those. Oh my gosh, you would not regret it. I'm going to manifest that right now. This is a big manifestation episode with some of the things I'm going to talk about. It's a big manifestation episode. So I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to also add that to the manifestation is working with Alex Cooper on some like music stuff. Maybe on Sirius. I would love that. Or my podcast being on Sirius. Manifesting that. And the people that tune in that listens to my podcast every week, y'all are the first to hear this manifestation. So when it comes true, y'all's mind can be blown as much as mine. Okay. Um so today's show, we have a few things that I'm gonna give out more crowns. If you watched the episode, if you listened to the episode before this one, I gave out a bunch of crowns. Crowns that made me the person that I am today, that has given me wings, that feather crowns. Well, how am I gonna word them? Crowns that were also feathers that were added onto my wings for me to fly. What am I doing? I don't know. Do I need to go back to school? I don't know sometimes, y'all. I really just don't. But feathers, I got wings. I got wings. And those people that I gave out the crowns to are the wind beneath those wings. How am I gonna like whenever I get married or get serious with somebody, how am I gonna do the whole like romantic sappy thing? I cannot take myself serious. Like if you listen to the episode before this, and probably the episode before that and the episode before that, me just like every time I would get like emotional, oh my God, especially the episode before this one, and I'd get like emotional and stuff, and and I would just burst out laughing. I cannot I'm like getting all teary eyed and I'm like, this person changed my life. And then I just felt like bursting out laughing. It's so strange. Also, what is going on with my like whenever I'm podcasting, it's so weird because whenever I'm just like talking to someone, just regularly like talking to somebody, like my mouth doesn't water so much and get dry so much. My mouth gets watery and it gets dry at the same time. Like every time I podcast, I'm like having to like swallow like saliva. Okay, let me get into what we're getting into. But yes, I'm going to be giving out some more crowns. These people really do inspire me. And these are new crowns. Like the crowns that I gave out in the episode before this was crowns that have laid this like foundation for me and that I've been looking up to. These people I've been looking up to and been inspired by for years now. And this new set of crowns is like the freshman class of crowns that I'm going to give out. It's just a few people that newly inspired me this year that I discovered this year of just like wow, this person is great and this person's um their moves in the industry and their representation does matter in it. Yeah. And I think all of them are younger than me. All of them are younger than me too, which is crazy. Yes, all of them are younger than me. So, yeah, let's get into the rest of my crown giving. And I'm still going to be missing people. So, the first person that I am going, oh, so the first person that I'm going to be giving a crown to is Owen Thiel. Oh my gosh, I just discovered this guy this year. And a lot of y'all has been like watching him and seeing his content and everything for years. Oof. And I'm just discovering him this year. This guy is so like inspirational. We have a lot of the same vibes. Whenever I watch him, I'm like, wow, that's like someone that is a lot like me, and that just makes me so happy. Like a lot of the things that we used to watch growing up, the music that we listened to, the things that we like, the hobbies that we like were very very similar, and just us being this like black gay guys that just love these like girly things. We just do. We love these like girly things. And just seeing him thrive. Like Homeboy's on like 3 TV shows right now. He has a podcast that's successful that is under Alex Cooper, which makes me so happy. All of these things. And he's on a bunch of different podcasts. And it's so wild, y'all. Because of those crowns that I gave out last week and the crowns I'm giving out today, like it's so wild because I recorded that episode. I think it was the day that I recorded the episode, or it was the day that I was editing the episode that I recorded. One of those, but it was so crazy because it was like an hour or two afterwards. I was on Instagram or Snapchat, either on Instagram or Snapchat, and I saw, um, oh my gosh, train of thought. Oil of oregano. That's gonna be an ad that I'm gonna try out oil of oregano, and I'm gonna let y'all know how that is. But anyway, but yeah, I think it was on Snapchat or Instagram. I saw a new video of Markel Washington twerking for Lizzo at some club. I think Lizzo was performing at some club, her new music, and Markel was twerking for her. And I was like, oh my God, I just recorded an episode on my podcast where I'm giving out these crowns, and Lizzo and Markel Washington were two of the crowns that were on the video. And I've never seen them do anything together. I've never seen them comment on anything. I've never seen them in pictures together, no collaborations, never. And so it was crazy because I was like, I just recorded this and they're like together. It's Markel's just like touring. And Lizzo's like, I think she's like slapping his butt and she's like, hey, 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 and he's just doing his thing. And I was like, that is wild. And so, yeah, the reason why I said that is because me adding Owen Thiel to this list is crazy to me because I already thought about adding him to the list because I said that, of course, I was going to forget about people, which I did. I forgot about a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting about people again. But yesterday, Raven Simone and her wife Miranda's podcast episode came out, their new episode, and guess who was a guest on the podcast? Owen Thiel. Raven was another crown that I gave out last episode. And so it was like wild, like, whoa, these people are like collaborating and everything. It's so wild. A great episode. Oh my God. Owen Thiel, it's so inspirational. And I one day I will be able to tell him, or he might be watching this one day. Next on the list is Jake Shane. Jake Shane, oh my gosh, I feel like he's on everybody's list. This little guy is the little engine that could and that did. He did that. Yes, Jake Shane, he's so adorable. He's so adorable. He is killing it. He is killing it. Oh my gosh, Jake Shane is great. Another trailblazer. I'm telling you, I don't know why it's a tsunami in my mouth every time I podcast, but Jake Shane is also a trailblazer. He is doing his thing. Maybe I should just like look straight at the like little camera hole. I'm gonna look straight at the camera hole. Yeah. Okay. But he is a I don't know why. Why do I feel like I'm making like eye contact with this like camera? Is that weird? How am I gonna be on TV, y'all? How is this gonna work? I'm like trying to look dead at the camera and literally feeling a little awkward. I feel like I'm looking like we're making eye contact. Jesus, take the wheel. Jake Shane, yes, just a trailblazer. He's also more like feminine guy and feminine gay guy, and just where he's taken off from like starting on TikTok to like where he is now. His podcast is a hit. Oh my gosh, he just had Selena Gomez on that podcast. He's had so many people. Most of the guests that he's had on his podcast is guests that I want on my podcast one day. Very inspirational and starting from social media and not having so many years in the industry because you see a lot of people that have made it big in the industry and has reached these like levels and in their career and they've been working for it for like 10 plus years. So many people that you think, and a lot of people y'all don't even know that y'all think is like a new artist or a new actress or new actor. No, so I've had so many times where I'm like, oh, like this new like up and coming like actor, like they're good. Like this new movie that they came out with, like they're gonna go far in their career. And then like later on, months later or like years later, I'll just be like watching like an old film or just see an old clip online and it's them as like freaking 5 years old playing in this movie or them being like 13 playing like a middle schooler in this like random movie having like a small part and I'm like oh my gosh this person's like in their 30s or 40s now like they've been in the industry for like 20 years and they're just now being like really like recognized and getting these big roles so it's crazy so it's so wild whenever you see someone like Jake Shane being so far in his career. Pretty sure he's a millionaire already. a hit podcast. He's interviewing some of like the biggest celebrities, and he's on tour. He was in, I think, two Super Bowl commercials. He was just on Las Culturitas, which was a new award show. I love a good award show. I've always loved a good award show ever since I was little. And Las Culturitas, oh my God. Okay, we're gonna get into that later. I'm trying to do good on time because I usually don't look at how long I'm talking about something, and I'll just ramble about something for like 20 minutes. But yes, Jake Shane. And I also want to work with Jake Shane. All these people I want to work with. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that. If I'm giving you a crown, we're gonna work together one day. And keep up the good work, Jane. Jake Shane. Oh my God, Jake and Shane. If that was a couple named Jake and Shane, like Jane would be their name. Jane would be the name. But last but not least on this list for today, and I'm sure that I'm still leaving off people, but I'm gonna wrap it up with Renee Rapp. Oh my God. See what I just did there? I'm going to wrap it up with Renee Rapp. So, Renee Rapp. Oh my gosh. I've fell in love with Renee Rapp over this week. So, my first time seeing Renee Rapp was Mean Girls. I think it was promo for the Mean Girls movie. Oh, no, 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 no. Take it on back. My first time seeing her was on Sex Lives of College Girls, that show by Mindy Kaling that got canceled after Renee Rapp left the show. That was my first time seeing her, and I didn't know that that was the same girl that played Regina George in the Mean Girls musical remake. So, yeah, Sex Lives of College Girls, that was my first time seeing her, and then Mean Girls, and I think I was watching promo for Mean Girls, and I was like, wow, this girl has a little bit of a personality. But yeah, I just kept my like little eye on her, and I watched Mean Girls and I was like, she is a great Regina George. I know that movie did not get a lot of good reviews, and a lot of people were like, what the fuck? Like, why did y'all do this to this movie? But for one, I didn't hate it. Maybe I'm the only one that did not hate it. It's so weird because it was such a big deal and there was so much promo for it. People were so excited for it. It was everywhere, so much promo. And then after it came out, I feel like nobody talked about it. I feel like people chattered amongst themselves of how bad the movie was, but it was just like I feel like it didn't happen. Like nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about the new Mean Girls at all. Like nobody. It's so weird. Her singing was, oh my gosh. The song that she did in that movie was so good. Till someone gets hurt. Oh my gosh. This is performance. Something about that part just like gives me chills whenever I watch that movie because I watched it twice in theaters. Something about that because it's like up close and I think she's like went like saying this in somebody's like ear. And she's like, this is performance. And her like lips and everything. No. Y'all ever have those like random moments on TV or movies that everyone else is just watching it like it's a regular thing, but when you see it, something like gives you a chill and you're just like, ooh, and you just like rewind it over and over and over again. That was my moment. Um, but her voice like blew me away and her attitude, she made a really I don't see anybody else other than the original Regina George playing her. Renee Rapp was like perfect for it. Um, she would have made a good if they would have made a second Mean Girls and made it a sequel, not a reboot, and they were casting people to play Regina George's daughter, she would have made a perfect Regina George Jr. She would have made perfect Regina George Jr. I would have loved it. Okay. And that leads us. So, speaking of Renee Rapp and her beautiful voice, that leads us into the recap. Is it a recap of the album? You listen to an album and your recap. Review of the album. Renee Rapp's review album review. Renee Rapp's review. No, I don't know. Anyway, yes. So Renee's Raps Renee. So Renee Rapp's album just released. Oh my god, try saying that 3 times fast. Renee's album I can't even say it one time. Renee's album released a few days ago, and it is so good. I walked away with 7 songs, and the 7 songs that are my jams that I listen to all the time. It came out a week ago, and I've been listening to these 7 songs like literally every day. So the first one is Leave Me Alone, which already is my jam. Oh my gosh, if you are following me on TikTok, Leave Me Alone is oof. I even made like a little video like that. I thought that people like singing into singing to their phone and like lip syncing and stuff was kind of cringe. But that song, I had to like lip sync to it. Leave Me Alone, so good. That song, I put on Leave Me Alone when I just want to feel like a badass, when I want to be in like a I don't give a fuck kind of like mode. Leave Me Alone is such a good, especially when you're like walking somewhere and you're like walking across the street and there's so many cars, so many people just standing there and you just want to look like a badass. I don't know. A good strut song. Mad. Oof. Mad is a great song too, and it also has a great music video. Kiss It, Kiss It. This is my. It's so pop. Kiss It, Kiss It. Such a pop song. I believe bubblegum pop. So good. So good. Such a bubbly pop song. Good Girl. Good Girl is just like an 80s inspired song. Sounds so good. It's really good. It's one of those songs where you're single, you're not seeing anybody, and it's a song that you're walking down the street, it's nighttime, and you're looking up at the skyscrapers, and you're looking at the sky, and you see the stars, and you're walking down the street by yourself, and it just makes you want to think about someone that you're in love with, and you just get all giggly and stuff. Shy is such a fucking bop. I know when she performs this song in in concert, it's going to be remarkable. Oof, At least I'm hot. Great song. That's a good song. I feel like At Least I'm Hot is such a good song to pregame to. I need to make a pregame app. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a pregame playlist. Oh my gosh. And if y'all want to hear that, definitely let me know. As y'all know, if you've listened to previous episodes, I, whenever I did go out and go to clubs and stuff, go to parties, I love a good pregame. I love a good getting ready, taking your time, listening to music blasting through the house, watching music videos, and just taking a shower, putting on your clothes, like ironing, the whole shebang. At Least I'm Hot is one of those songs. And maybe that'll be my like Sirius XM kind of like radio station. I don't know. Like yes, going out maybe like a Friday, Saturday night kind of like thing, show. Wow. That'd be pretty cool. And then the last one I have, I think I Like You Better When You're Gone. Great song. Great song. Great song. Yeah. Great album. Love you, Renee Rapp. She's so inspirational to me. She's gay. She's doing her thing. Love her. Fuck. Okay. Oh, yeah. Before we go. So, this episode is brought to you. Okay, guys. So honestly, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but I'm singing praises to these people. So I woke up feeling just so hopeful and just very in a manifestation mood. I feel like today's such a manifestation mood. So I'm gonna do something that I've never done on this podcast, and I'm gonna manifest right before your eye. Well, no, I've done that a few times actually. I literally just did that on the podcast, but I'm gonna manifest some ads. And I'm going to manifest some of these things that I've used for years, some my whole life. And yeah, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. So, oh yeah. And these are also, they're a little, they're a little, they're a little fake right now, but they're going to come true. These are going to come true. Okay. So the first one. This episode is brought to you by Riverside. Oh my gosh. Riverside.fm is such a good site, y'all. Oh my gosh. Every episode that y'all have seen of me in this podcast, every episode that you've listened to was all recorded with Riverside. I cannot express enough how grateful I am for this site. So, whenever I moved to Austin, Texas from my hometown of North Carolina, I was still doing my first podcast that I had. And what we would do, we would go into the studio and record together, me and my two co hosts. But I moved to Texas. They stayed in North Carolina. So it was like, whoa, how are we going to record? So at first, I was recording with Zoom. We was recording over Zoom, and that was just complicated. And Zoom is not made for recording podcasts. And so we were recording on that. It was a little, it got a little bit of a hot mess, but Riverside. Riverside came and saved the day. Whenever they came out with Riverside, I was over the moon. It's literally a podcasting website where you can record with people that are far away from the other side of the world or the other side of the United States or up or down. Riverside is so great. Oh my God, it was a lifesaver. Their features, you could literally record a whole podcast and edit the whole thing and publish it on one site. You don't have to click over here and close this app out and do this. Like all of it can be done here. And if you don't want it all to be done here, you can record it here and you can export it. And, you know, if you have your own like editing thing, but all of the things that you need is right here. And it's such a lifesaver. So many great things that you can do on here. So many cool buttons, so many good features. It is great. I love Riverside and I feel like I will forever use Riverside. I'm in a full podcasting studio and I can't move like the whatchamacallit right now. But there's professional cameras here that I can use. Professional camera set up where literally I can record on that and have an SD card and do everything. And I'm still recording on Riverside on this computer because I would rather have it on here. It's the best. I don't have to worry about having an SD card and plugging it into the computer and forgetting it and everything. While I'm recording this, it is uploading. So once I'm done with this, it takes a few seconds and it is on Riverside. I can get on my laptop that's over here and pull up everything that I just recorded on this computer. I could go to a computer in the library on a different computer and I can still pull up all of my projects. Riverside is great, y'all. Definitely download it and do your thing. I love you, Riverside. And thank you so much for making podcasting easier for people like us that can't afford all the big things. And yeah, thank you. Okay, guys, that is the end of the show today. I hope that you've gotten all of the yapping in with me. I hope that you got an earful because I'm pretty sure you did. I did a lot of yapping today, guys. This was so fun catching up with all of you guys. Until next time, follow me on TikTok. And remember to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your grandma, tell your second cousin. Tell everybody about me. About the show and how much you love it because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Liddy, liddy, liddy. But anyway, I love you guys and I just yeah, they just told me I gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up, sis. Anyway, love you guys. I will talk to you guys next week. If you want to be a guest on this podcast, I'm literally will take anyone being a guest on this podcast. We can do this. You do not have to have a professional camera, professional mic. Riverside got you. So if anybody wants to be a guest on the show, just let me know and we can get you on the show. We could talk about any pop culture thing that you love, something that you grew up just like loving, something that you love right now, any music or anything. We can talk about it. So just hit me up. Okay, guys, it's season 2. Fresh new start. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Remember, peace, love, and pop.